No,
Drake and Josh, remember them?
Yeah.
They were a popular sitcom duo about a decade ago, but Drake just went on a Twitter rant about not getting invited to Josh's wedding. Reportedly, they haven't really spoken to each other in 3 years.
Oh.
But he was upset, and a real bad Twitter rant. Really upset and hostile, I think. What do you think? Now, you're getting married
I'm getting
soon.
married. If I haven't spoken to you in 3 years, you're not on my wedding list. You're just not.
Yeah.
Because it's expensive, and I want it to be people who are close to me, who are close to my fiance, close family, close friends. If I haven't spoken to you in a few months, or if you don't know I'm engaged or you're not tapped into my life, what are you doing at my wedding? Like, too bad. And I know I'm gonna insult people because I got the list from a few people who I said, give me your list, family. Yeah. And then I went, you know, because these people if I see you once every 2 years at a holiday, you go to somebody else's wedding.
Do a destination wedding.
Honestly.
I did that. I did that, but I actually had a tough one because my family grew up in the middle of Iowa, and both my parents' families were from other places. We grew up like an island. We never were close with the extended family due to distance and other things. I sat both my parents down and said, I know the other two girls' weddings, we invited everyone, but I want a much smaller operation. I'm paying for this. We haven't seen these family members in a long time.
What happened?
Will you be offended if I don't invite them? My parents were lovely. They actually said, I mean, my mom still uses it against me, but they were like, no, you don't have to invite them. Because I said, the people that I want surrounding on that day are the family I chose, the people that affect me every day and have created who I am.
Yeah.
That's a nice one. I'm using that line.
I let
Family I chose.
I'll write it down.
I let my parents and my husband's parents, they invited a lot of people. And I was kind of okay with it because I feel like... To my wedding, I felt like it was every much a celebration for them than it was for us. They wanted to invite their family.
It just gets expensive, though. It gets really expensive.
Well, they paid for their guests.
Oh, well, that's fine.
They said, they gave me a list.
You made them pay for their guests?
They gave me this huge list, and I was like, oh, wow. And my parents were paying for the wedding, and when I got the list, I was thinking, how are we going to pay for this? And my in-laws said, but we'll pay for these guests. I said, the more the merrier.
That's good.
Well, you have to
Why
do
such a short list?
And those are the guests that give you really great gifts, too.
You know what the Italians do? They always give money. And then you pay for the wedding with the gifts. That's one way to do it.
Yeah, well, that's nice. Cancels each other out. I should have thought of that when you're Italian.